It's amazing. It's very very clean and innovative. I drank it before.
I tattoo mainly like neo-Japanese stuff, Asian influenced artwork. For all of my black and gray shading, I use dynamic black ink and I dilute it with water to make my gray washes. I also use the Eternal Jess Yen set.
The style of tattooing that I do is typically some kind of abstract realism, watercolor. I like a lot of chaos. My setup as of right now, I use a lot of Eternal ink. I mix in Fusion for my opaque black and grays. I like their consistency better. I like a variety of inks, but my main is definitely Eternal.
These are my dudes right here. It works great. It's EU compliant. Lots of color selection. It mixes really well. And yeah, it gets the job done. I've noticed too, it's quite a bit more saturated than some of the other brands. It works well. Does what I need it to do. Looks lovely on the skin. Heals really well.
Style of tattooing is fine line work, especially with botanicals and vintage etching style. I use the triple black dynamic ink since all my work is done with black lines. I feel like dynamic just holds the best with just staying as true to black as possible. I very rarely need to go get touch-ups or go back into the work. It also mixes really well for gray washes. I have tried Eternal's lining blacks, but I prefer Eternal for their colors, not necessarily their blacks or their line work. So I think that's why I do continue to gravitate back to Dynamics black and gray washes.
I really like the one. There's some really nice color sets in the World Famous, and the stamp tops, for real, Nature Medium Green, I think is the best plant green. It's a real nice kind of medium green. The whole and poncho set, honestly, I bought it just for myself, just because they're all really nice round colors. I don't know how to explain it very well, but they're bold colors. That's my favorite stuff.
Primarily my style is black and gray, but I love doing fantasy color. I use World Famous ink. I've been with World Famous for 10 years almost. I'm on their pro team. Their ink is amazing. It's very very clean and innovative. I drank it before. Because they told me that it was completely harmless, non-toxic, vegan, everything. So nothing happened. With World Famous, I've used a ton of different ink in my career. And once I started using World Famous, I was hooked on it. It goes in very smooth in all skin types and colors. Very, very rarely does anyone have a reaction to it. That's a huge thing with our shop and our clients. We want everyone to have the best healing experience possible. And I've had maybe 1 out of every 100 people have any kind of pushing out of the white and red inks, which primarily people have reactions to. It's very rare with these inks. Clean, non-toxic, vegan. I just love them. Even if I wasn't sponsored by them, I'd be using them.
What's up, guys? It's Matt Vaught. Here, sorry, this is in the way. I'm here to talk to you guys about ink today. My brand preferences. Mind you, I'm not sponsored by an ink company yet. I do a lot of black and gray, and I used to just mix my own in the cups, as a lot of people do. I tried a lot of different gray wash sets because I wanted my work to be a little bit more consistent. I felt like it was kind of inconsistent doing it in the caps. So I tried a bunch. I came upon Dynamic Gray Wash set after trying, 4 or 5 other companies' gray wash sets, and I really fell in love with it. And that's what I use for my black and gray. And for color, if I'm doing a color piece, I like to use World Famous. I like the consistency of it. It's a little bit thinner. It doesn't come out like toothpaste. It doesn't dry up super fast in the ink cap. Colors are super bright. They go in very easily. I really do love World Famous for color.
For my color, I've used Eternal ink since the beginning, just about. I like the consistency of Eternal. I like the way it goes in the skin. To me, it's always just been what I've used. I learned with Eternal, I got comfortable with Eternal. Why try to fix it if it's not broken type of thing, you know?